One of them is just this concept of being busy, right? About you don't know what you can do until you actually do it. But a lot of times, sometimes as individuals, busy blocks our blessings, right? We get into our head, we'll say, I'm too busy, I can't handle that. I don't think I can do it, or I just got too much on my plate. And again, I always say busy blocks your blessings. It blocks you from the opportunity to step into things that can potentially take you to this next level, whether it's personally or professionally. Did you, when you were making this decision, and even today, even you said yes to this, and I know how much you have going on. Do you have like boundaries around certain things that you say, you know what, I'll make time for this, I don't make time for this? Or do you have a counsel around you that kind of helps support you? I'm just curious how you decide where you're going to put your time and energy as a leader that is doing so much.
I think at the end of the day, you have to gravitate toward what you believe in and what you're passionate about. And so not doing something because it feels like it looks like the right thing or it feels like something that you should do, but really picking things and acknowledging if I'm going to spend my time somewhere, I want to feel good about what I'm doing and feel like what I'm doing is making a difference on something that I really care about. And so, the foundation board of the California Science Center, besides an obvious love of rockets, right, which is clearly the draw, the endeavor, I am passionate about cultivating a love of science in our next generation and making sure that that's a huge part of the conversation. And so that's just an example where, it is a lot of time, but it's something that I feel strongly about. And I think it's making a difference in a way that I care about. And so I think one of the things that we need to think about just overall as leaders is what you say no to is just as important as what you say yes to, right? And getting more targeted, because I think when we overextend ourselves, you risk doing everything mediocre. Right? It's better to cultivate a smaller, and my team is going to give me a lot of criticism. I was trying to think of a non-curse word that I could use there.
It's okay.
Right? So a lot of criticism saying, do as I say, not as I do. But I do think that you have to be where it feels right and where it matters. And I think that there's this scarcity mindset sometimes of where we're so eager to make sure that we're collecting all of these accolades or collecting all of these positions. And so taking a step back and looking at the big picture, and to your point about the TEDx talk, where do you want to be? Where is your ultimate goal? Thinking about, at the end of your career or in 10 years or in 20 years, when you look back at your life, what would be a wild success for you? And what would you be excited to know that you accomplished? And then thinking about how are you setting yourself down that path to achieve that at the end?